Hi there, for today's read aloud, we are going to be reading The Rainbow Fish by Marcus Fisher. Okay, so go ahead and use the cover and the title to make the best possible prediction. Remember, we learned about fantasy earlier, so go ahead and also think about fantasy as you're making a prediction. All right, if you need more time for your prediction, just go ahead and pause the video, but let's go ahead and get started. The Rainbow Fish. It's like pretty, all sparkly. Okay. A long way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish, not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue, and green and purple, with sparkling silver scales among them. Do you see the sparkling silver scales? The other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish. "Come on, Rainbow Fish," they would call. "Come and play with us." But the Rainbow Fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. So the other fish want to play with him, but he just keeps swimming by, kind of ignoring them. One day a little blue fish followed after him. "Rainbow Fish," he called, "wait for me. Please give me one of your shiny scales. They are so wonderful, and you have so many." What do you think he's going to do? Do you think he's going to give him one of his shiny scales? Thumbs up or down? Let's go ahead and keep reading to find out. You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are?" cried the Rainbow Fish. "Get away from me." Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset he told all his friends what had happened. From then on, no one would have anything to do with the Rainbow Fish. They turned away when he swam. See, they're all turned away. What good were the dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day he poured out his troubles to the starfish. "I really am beautiful. Why does anybody like me?" "I can't answer that for you," said the starfish. "But if you go beyond the coral reef to a deep cave, you will find the wise octopus. Maybe she can help you." The Rainbow Fish found the cave. It was very dark inside, and he couldn't see anything. Then suddenly, two eyes caught him in their glare, and the octopus emerged from the darkness. Do you see the octopus and the eyes? "I've been waiting for you," said the octopus with a deep voice. "The waves have told me your story. This is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how to be happy." Do you think the Rainbow Fish is going to follow the advice of the wise octopus? Thumbs up or down? Okay, let's go ahead and keep reading to find out. "I can't," the Rainbow Fish started to say, but the octopus had already disappeared into a dark cloud of ink. "Give away my scales? My beautiful shining scales? Never! How could I ever be happy without them?" Reading this kind of makes me think he might not do it, but we'll keep reading to find out. Suddenly he felt the light touch of a fin. The light blue fish was back. "Rainbow Fish, please, don't be angry. I just want one little scale." The Rainbow Fish wavered. Only one very, very small, shimmering scale, he thought. Well, maybe I wouldn't miss just one. Looks like he's going to give one of his scales away. Carefully, the Rainbow Fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little fish. Thank you very much," the little blue fish bubbled playfully as he tucked the shiny scale in among his blue ones. A rather peculiar feeling came over the Rainbow Fish. For a long time he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new scale glittering in the water. How do you think the rainbow fish is feeling right now? You think he's feeling good? Or kind of mad, sad, confused, happy? I think that feeling he's feeling is happy. The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scale flashing, so it didn't take long before the rainbow fish was surrounded by the other fish. Everyone wanted a glittering scale. The rainbow fish shared his scales left and right, and the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. Delighted. He was happy. He felt good about what he was doing. When the water around him filled with glimmering scales, he at last felt at home among the other fish. So before, he didn't feel like he belonged with the other fish because he would ignore them and he wasn't very kind to them. But now that he's been sharing his scales, he's feeling happy. They're smiling. They're noticing him. So he's feeling really good about himself right now. Do you see the scales? Finally, the rainbow fish had only one shining scale left. His most prized possessions had been given away, yet he was very happy. "Come on, rainbow fish," they called. "Come and play with us." "Here I come," said the rainbow fish, and happy as a splash, he swam off to join his friends. Do you see his one scale that's left? It's right there. So I hope you enjoyed this little story. Again, I hope you enjoyed The Rainbow Fish. This is a great little book. Now let's talk about why this story is fantasy. This story is fantasy because it has made-up events that could not really happen. Do you think there is a fish in the ocean that thinks it's the most beautiful fish in the ocean and ignores the other fish? No, that's not going to really happen. Fish don't behave like that. Do you think that fish go to starfish and ask them for advice? And the starfish tells the fish, "Hey, go talk to the wise old octopus"? No, that doesn't really happen. That's made up. That's make-believe. And also, this character and the characters throughout the story, they were acting like people, weren't they? They were. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this little story and you enjoy the rest of reading today.